701, Dasu performs a ritual to house the omniversal entities, Vesdrian, Desel, and Jester, in the unborn fetus of his son's offspring. The Dark Act births a new universe that feeds of the previous one, leaving it in a growing state of chaos that Dasu holds dominion over. 702, the Lycan, Dasu's chosen vessel, becomes a legendary hero, forming a pantheon of kindred spirits from across the globe to safeguard humanity's growth. The seasoned hero slumbers in a stasis chamber for 2,000 years before crafting the 18,000-year plan to ensure the continued preservation of humanity. 703, after his prolonged exposure to reality-altering experiments, the Lycan loses his mind, wandering across the miserable landscape of a world neglected by its guardians. Waking up in an alien environment that mirrors his own homeworld, the old beast now follows rumors of his long-lost sword, hoping to repair what was lost. 704, Vesdrian, born 325 AD. A spirit from a previous reality is reborn on the shores of Qatar. The infant is found by the island's inhabitants, who believe him to be the reincarnation of their central deity, Vesdrian the Compassionate. Age 3, the boy is discovered to be plagued by the ancient curse of lycanthropy, after a transformation leads to the death of a Kulathari girl. He is adopted by the girl's father, who names him Vesdrian. Age 4, Vesdrian is instructed by his adoptive father, Kyo Jet, to become attuned to the will of the world and to avoid direct conflict until he learns to master self-control. He is given the choice to stay in the Kulathar city of Nalathara or be sent to a territory of his choosing anywhere in the world. Choosing to stay on the island of Qatar, Vesdrian begins studying the island's natural environment outside of the city. Age 5, Kyo Goswin, a being that takes a form strikingly similar to Vesdrian's, takes the boy under his wing, teaching him to craft reality-bending devices to manipulate the flow of fate. Age 6, Vesdrian bonds with his first cognate construct, changing the landscape of Kulathari engineering and granting him a space in the city to continue his education. Age 7, the vampiric celestial, Satri taunts Vesdrian with nightmares of pain and emptiness, throwing him into despair. He confides in Kyo Goswin, who gifts him a pocket watch from a distant land. The two enter the great forest of Qatar with wills of their own. Vesdrian communicates with a ghost called Korra, who appears to him when he talks to himself. Age 8, from the ashes of the fallen elder god that birthed the Kulathari civilization, Vesdrian designs a magic mask to channel his thoughts. Age 9, manipulating future events from his subterranean abode, Vesdrian dismantles the Red Witch conflict, inheriting sole command over the Tularian Empire. Age 10, overwhelmed by the potent power of the cognate mask of illumination, the young wizard casts it into oblivion and takes refuge in the distant tropical city of Maribara. Age 11, a festival is held in Maribara, celebrating the laughter of the life fair. Absorbing the games and attractions, Vesdrian realizes he is being monitored by two opposing factions. Those of the opposing titans, Kyo Goswin and Satri. Age 12, sensing a threat, Vesdrian travels back to Qatar, where he slays an amphibious demon who had been terrorizing the island's inhabitants. With the demonic spirit neutralized, Vesdrian starts his ascent up the mountain of Drak. He crosses paths with the Silver Swordsman, who informs the adventurer that he holds the key to unlocking Primordis, a crimson city at the end of time. Climbing to the peak of the mountain, gleaming sword in hand, Vesdrian is joined by the spirit Satri. The vampire observes as the full moon illuminates Vesdrian's apparent destination. The lycanthropic boy climbs the steps to the central moon, altar of the glowing temple. Feeling the pull of his bestial nature, he embraces the energy of the moonlight, heightening his senses. Raising his blade skyward, a bright bolt of lightning imbues it with a cosmic will to advance in nature. Taking residence in a small elven settlement on the shores of Qatar, Vesdrian meets a human woman named Abel who anticipated his arrival. She admits to studying him in the great forest as he harnessed the power of his mask. She defended him from countless malevolent celestials who were attracted to the mask's shining light. The demon slayer also claims that the two of them fought together in their past lives and prevented the catastrophic merging of two realities. Abel's mentor invites Vesdrian to stay with them in their comfortable elven home, where he studies a tabletop role-playing game called Terra.